Hey, it's your girl, You're Looking Martian on Fresh Air Radio Talk Show with Ground Level Radio. Today we have Destiny Neuman Ashland in the studio with us today, and we're going to talk a little bit about sorority life. Hello, Destiny.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. We're glad to have you here.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about Eta Sigma Delta. Can you tell us a little bit about the sorority, when it was founded, and who the founder is?
Well, Eta Sigma Delta was founded in November of 2013. And it was founded by Snow Angel Frenzy, um, who is, her original name is Snow Angel Wonder. And she wanted to, we both used to be in a Greek life, and we were in a different sorority, ironically together. And she was having that Greek fever and wanted to get back into that life. So she wanted to come up with a sorority where we can have, we can actually feel like sisters, not just feel like you're in a sorority just for the sake of being a sorority, but to be in it, have that sisterhood bonding, and to also make a difference in SL as well as real life. And when she came up with that idea, she came to myself, and she came to Sugar Baby Bright, and she came to Drew Clavin, who are actually the founding sisters.
Okay.
And that's how Eta Sigma Delta was formed.
Okay. So I know there's a lot that goes into establishing a sorority. So can you tell us how did you all come about, as far as getting the colors, your crest, and all that?
Well, with the colors, I think Snow had already had in mind what kind of color that she wanted to do, because she liked that, what she said was peachy color. So later we figured out that that actually was coral, and that was the color that she had already had in her mind. As far as the name, me and her went around a couple different Greek names and letters and stuff, and it honestly didn't take us a long time. And me and Snow, we clicked so well together. It's amazing, and we both came up with something that we loved and wasn't on the grid already. And because of course that's the biggest thing, you want to make sure it's not something that's on the grid already, or something that's real life taken. So we did all of our research as far as that, and then we came up with Eta Sigma Delta. As far as the crest, of course, we wanted to have the lion in it, the crown, and the doves, and everything that signified what Eta Sigma Delta meant.
Okay. So can you also tell us, everybody, wants to say, their sorority is this and their sorority is that. Can you tell us in your own word how you feel and what you feel that sets ESD apart from the rest?
Honestly, I would say that I know a lot of people say that they have a bond with their sisters, but I honestly think that we all have a bond. We all have a special bond differently from the other. Not all of us, you can't say everyone is going to have the same exact bond, because that's just not possible, especially with women, because we have so many different personalities. But
right, and you're going to have that.
Exactly. So with each sister, we have our own different bond, and it's not like you might not speak to your sister every single day, but I mean that's in real life. I don't speak to
Right.
my sister, my real life sister, every day. That don't mean that she's not my sister. I don't speak to my besties every day. That don't mean that they're not my besties, you know. And I think that's what a lot of people confuse sometimes. They feel like you have to speak to a person every single day, every waking moment. That's not true. If that bond is there and that love is there and that's somebody you know you can trust beyond anything, that's gonna always be there.
You know, and I agree with that because I have a best friend that I've been best friends with since we were in the seventh grade. That I'm talking real life here,
Hmm.
since the seventh grade, and I don't speak to her every day. I mean, sometimes we go months,
That's
and when
how it
I
is with
say
me too.
months, we go months without talking. We can go. The longest we've gone so far is 6 months without speaking. But when we do pick up the phone and call each other, it's like we ain't skipped a beat.
And the fact that we do have our vacations and where we actually bond with each other, or we do um, boot leadership boot camp where we do different activities together, and then we have our girls' day and things like that. So I think that that's what make us different. We're not out here just to party or everything like that. We're out here to one, make sure that we're good together, and two, to make sure that we're making a difference.
Awesome. I saw a write up uh, about ESD maybe a year ago. Um, and everybody knows I am also a ESD sister. And
Mhm.
one of the things that I liked about ESD is the fact that you guys are a true sisterhood. And when I say a true sisterhood, like you just, I'm going to touch on what you just said. You guys take vacations together. I was privy to go on one of those vacations, and I have to say I was really in awe because the bonding experience itself was just amazing. There was no
Mhm.
fakeness, there was no clicks, and that was one of my biggest fears um, joining ESD, because I had been in several, and uh, the sororities that I've been in were cliquish,
Mhm.
and that's one of the things I like about ESD. There's no click. I mean, you do have ones that you hang out with more because you have more in common, but as
Right.
a whole, it's not really cliquish, and that's what I like about ESD. So, can you tell me, or tell us, I'm sorry, can you tell us some of the events that's coming up with ESD?
I sure can, and I'm actually really, really excited about this one. Um, we have the our second annual Greek homecoming coming up, and last year was our first Greek homecoming, and let me say, it was awesome. The turnout was great, and I know everybody really had a good time at the rave. I'm sorry we're not doing that this year, but
Oh,
it all has to do because each year we want to do a different theme.
right.
So it all has to do with the theme, but I think everyone is gonna love it because I don't know if everyone's like me, but I like the whole 50s thing, and I know sometimes people like it because of the poodle skirts or like the way
Mhm.
the guys were cool and the cars were cool, you know. So
Mhm.
that's the kind of thing that we're doing this year, and it's going to start on September 28th, and it's going to run through October 3rd. And we're doing a drag race, and we're doing a festival where we're going to have different artists. Um, we're doing a pajama jam. We're doing a carnival, the Grease carnival.
Mhm.
And we're doing a sock hop, and that's going to be a homecoming dance. So it's really exciting, and the main thing is all of this is geared towards sickle cell.
Oh,
September
okay.
is sickle cell and awareness month, and whatever we raise during this time for it, it will go to sickle cell awareness. And for me, that's a big thing because I deal with that in my real life. I don't personally have it, but I deal with it in my real life, so it's really, really personal to me. And I think we're going to have a great turnout. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And I hope everybody just comes out and have fun with us.
Okay, is there, can you tell us how we can keep up with all the news going on with ESD?
Okay, you can actually, we have a Facebook page that we post all of our stuff in. And we also have a website, which I actually take care of. That's my baby. It's www.etasigmadelta.wix.com.
Awesome.
And if you ever want to know what's going on with us, it's always we blogs on there. We have our ESD 411 on there, which Snow does, and we keep you up to date on what's going on, and we do the same thing on our Facebook page. So if you are not a part of our Facebook page, please do make sure you like us on Facebook.
And that's Eta Sigma Delta on Facebook.
Facebook.com/SL Eta Sigma Delta Inc. So if you're not, if you have not liked our page, please do go and do that.
Alrighty then, there you have it, folks. Eta Sigma Delta, and we have the lovely Dr. Destiny Neuman Ashland. Thank you for coming down to the studio and talking with us.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time. It was great talking to you guys too.